So the advert for the Hyundai Santa Fe has run out on AutoTrader, so I need to get it relisted. But before I do that, I want to tackle that wiper arm there and this bit of trim here. So let's get cracking. So I've masked up the area. I bought myself some acrylic matte black spray. So I'm just going to give it one light dusting coat and we'll see how it comes out. So that's the window done. I'm pretty happy with the outcome, to be fair. I'm not going to lie to you, that wasn't my first attempt. This was on my third attempt. The first 2 times I sprayed too much paint on and it's dripping. But that looked a lot better. You can see where it was original paint or whatever it is was peeling off. So I could have sanded it back and sprayed it, but it's better than how it was before. So let it dry now. And time to tackle the wiper arm. So just put some newspaper behind there. Just put a quick coat on that and let that dry and then see how it comes out. So that's the windscreen wiper arm done as well. It's all dried now. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll just take off the masking tape and see how it's come out. And that is the end result, guys. On the camera, where I've done it and the old black, it looks more obvious than to naked eye. But it just takes the eye away from it and it looks a lot better than before. And then on the front wiper arm, there you go. Pretty happy with that. So I can put this up for sale again and try and get this one sold. So I headed over to Long Buckby yesterday to see Martin from Starting Raskas, and he gave me a bag full of goodies. So let's see what he's given me. He's going to give me some EZ APC and some EZ and glue remover. So I really appreciate that, Martin. Thank you very much for that. And if you haven't already, make sure you go and check out Martin's channel, Starting Raskas, and I'll leave a link in the description box below. So I had a real battle with elements today. 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's sunny. So I'm back with the Toyota Auris, and I didn't need much in terms of valeting. So I just took it to my local car wash to get quick inside and out. And then on the way home, it's like chucking it down. So I've just dried it all off. So it's looking good. Unfortunately, I went to see my body shop guy, and for a few different reasons, he's had to. He's looking to move out his unit, so he's not really taking on any more extra work. So he just suggested down here, I don't know if you can see it, but there was a scuff in this corner down here. If you see that camera, and on this rear wheel arch as well, down here, there. He just suggested just to touch it in for now, and then I can just do that, price it accordingly, and if it really puts a customer off who's really interested in the car, I can get it done at a later date. So I went down to my local paint shop and I got some, I think it's called Barcelona red, this red. Let's have a look. Yeah, Barcelona red. So I got a little pot of that. I'm just going to touch it in now, hopefully take pictures and walk around video before it chucks it down again. So I've touched in this rear wheel arch. You can see where I've touched it in, but it looks a lot better now. Takes your eye away from the scratch. And then there's some scratches here actually, but I think that's through that plastic bit there. I might try and touch that in. Forgot about that bit. And I've done this front corner as well. Still see it, but it's not as obvious as before, so I'm happy with that. Get this listed and then see how we go on with it. So if you watched the recent podcast on the Shifting Metal 2.0 YouTube channel, you will have seen a lot of chat about, is AutoTrader worth the money, or can we sell cars on Facebook as a cheap alternative, or eBay's motor group? So two of my last cars that I put up for sale, or two of the recent cars that I put up for sale, the S-Max and the Suzuki Vitara, rather than put them straight onto AutoTrader, I put them on Facebook and I boosted the ads to see if we get any more interest and see if we can sell it via Facebook. So let's see how boosting the ads got on and see if we managed to get any inquiries or managed to sell them through Facebook. So let's see how our listing got on for the Ford S-Max. So I boosted that for 3 days, and over a period of 14 days, I got 472 clicks on the listing. So decent amount of clicks and interest. So I boosted it on the cheapest option, so £2.30 for 3 days, which comes out to be £6.90. So I boosted that. So I got a lot of clicks, but unfortunately, no sales or messages on that listing. And then the Suzuki Grand Vitara, so 583 clicks over the 14-day period. And again, if I click into that, we can see up here, Insights. So over the last 7 days, I've got 38 clicks and 1 listing save. But again, no messages or bites on the Vitara. So it does seem like boosting the ads does gain some kind of interest and people clicking on the ads, but it's not turning or not returning any kind of leads or any messages or inquiries on that. So I think what I'm going to do, I also have my cars listed on Facebook anyway as it's free, but I think it's time to put these on to AutoTrader and then see how we get on with AutoTrader, even though AutoTrader is so expensive and I don't have a package with AutoTrader at the moment, so I just do them as a pay-as-you-go. So it costs me between like £70-80 roughly, depending on the value of the car, per car. So it's a lot more expensive than like boosting ads and all that kind of stuff on Facebook, but AutoTrader still seems to be the place to go to sell the cars. So yeah, let's test this out. So let's put these on AutoTrader, same price, everything, same description, same pictures, same walk around video, and then see how we get on with AutoTrader. I guess this just demonstrates the power of AutoTrader. So Monday lunchtime, I put the S-Max on AutoTrader, the Yaris on AutoTrader, the Santa Fe on AutoTrader. I dropped the price on that actually, based on the latest retail recommendation price on that one. That was up for 4,695. Now I dropped it to 3,995. So it's a lot of car for the money. Put the Panda back on AutoTrader. I don't know if is it because there's the Cat S sitting around. I thought that would go. That's 2,495. So nice cheap runaround for someone. But anyway, hands are gone. And then I put the Suzuki Grand Vitara up on AutoTrader. So I put that one up on AutoTrader Monday lunchtime, and by about 4:30 I had a call on that from a lady who seemed really interested, but it sounded like she wanted to do it through finance. She was asking me, do I do finance? I was like, unfortunately I don't, but if you sort out your finance yourself, then we can go ahead. So she said she'll see if she can get finance herself and then get back to me. And then in the evening, Monday evening, about 8:30, I got an email inquiry through AutoTrader from another guy who was really interested in the car, wanted to put a deposit down to secure the car, and I didn't respond to him because I'm trying to be good now. I'm trying not to respond to messages or email inquiries outside of my like core business hours. So I didn't respond to him, and then Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock he rang me like twice. So I called him back, and he lives down in Devon, and he needs an automatic, something that's a bit higher up for his missus, but it's something not the size of like the Santa Fe, because he's saying like she tried that size kind of SUVs and a bit too big. So yeah, so he's really interested in the car for his wife. He goes, look, no, it's the ideal size for her. He lives down in Devon. He goes, for our roads and where we are down there, we need something a bit higher up and all that kind of stuff. So I do think this will go out to someone who lives like out in the country or out in the countryside or out in the sticks. So he actually works in London, so he said, oh no, can I come up to you on a train Thursday afternoon is the earliest I can come up to you. And then he said about 2 o'clock, because I can put a deposit down and come up to you Thursday afternoon up on a train from London. I said, not a problem, I'll come pick you up from the train station in Northampton. It's only about a 10-minute drive to where I keep my cars, so I'll pick him up in this so he can test drive it straight away, have a look around in it when we get back to here, and then see what he thinks. But he put a deposit down and he seems really eager on the car and really keen. So, and he's traveling all the way up here, so he must have some confidence in the car and stuff. So that's a good sign. So even though I put this on Facebook, I boosted the listing on Facebook, I got a lot of views, but no messages, no inquiries. I put up an AutoTrader. I did, because I do a buy as you go kind of adverts. So you never know how long to put the adverts up for. So on this one, I'll put it up for 6 weeks, which including VAT cost me £101, £101.40p or £101.70p. And I can potentially now, hopefully, fingers crossed, sell it within a few days. So I could have just done like a 2-week package and save myself some money, but I guess you never know. But fingers crossed, I'll keep you guys posted on this one. Hopefully that one sells, and then hopefully get some more messages on some of the other cars that I got listed on AutoTrader. The plan for today is Wednesday afternoon. Couldn't do much yesterday, I was a bit busy with some other things, but what I'm going to try and do myself, attempt it. If I can't do it, then I'll get my mechanic to do it. So with this iX35, there's only 2 things we need to do with this one. Just grease up the sunroof, because that's a bit sticky for not being used. And something I need to learn myself, when I went to view the car, when I bought the car, I tested the windows from the main driver switch, and they both worked, the front ones and the rear ones. And then one day I was driving the car, my nephew was in the car, on the front passenger side, it pulled the window down. You can see it goes down, but the switch doesn't pull it back up. So it seems like quite a common thing with these Hyundai and the Kias. So I think what you have to do, I had a quick look on YouTube, check out the door card, you take the switch apart and then you just clean up the contacts, and hopefully that will fix that. If not, I'll just replace it with a new switch. So I'm going to try and do that now, and I'll let you guys know if that's successful or not. So it's Thursday afternoon, and the customer who's going to come to look at the Suzuki Grand Vitara should be at the train station in about 45 minutes or so. I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to take the car down to my local car wash to get them to do the outside, because they've got really dusty and stuff. They're sitting outside. Get them to give a quick wash on the outside, quick valet, and then I'll meet the customer and then see if he likes it. And there's David going off in the Suzuki Grand Vitara. So he sold another car after his very first test drive. So I'm really happy with that, and he's a really nice customer. We had a bit of fun and games. So it's something that I never knew before. So when we tried to tax the vehicle, the tax class was set as disabled. So we couldn't tax it. I didn't have to tax it online, so we had to go down to the post office and tax it there. But apart from that, it was all straightforward. David really liked the car. Took it for a test drive and stuff. I met him in the train station, and we sold the car for the full asking price. So that's really good news. And I had another lady actually this afternoon last night email me about the car as well. So it seems like that one was a could have sold out a couple of times over. It's a good seller, but we crack on with the other cars we got for sale. Also had a call from the chairman of the rotary club where I keep my cars. His friend, one of his friends, must have been walking along down here, and must have been looking for a car for his missus, and he's taken a keen interest in the Nissan Note. So then yeah, his friend rang me and stuff and said, oh, I need a car for my missus, it's her first car, she needs an automatic, and he will take it as it is. In terms of the bodywork, he wants me to change the wing mirror, but in terms of the bodywork, the back bit where it's dented down there, and the dent in the front corner, driver's side, he was telling me no, it's not worth getting that done because it's her first car and stuff. She'll probably end up doing some damage to it, but he'd want to get that done because she's obviously going to notice that. So I said, leave it with me, I'll get it mechanically sound. So do a new MOT. I think it's had a recent service, so we just need to do MOT. And I think the front brakes are going. Let's have a look. Because they might be just the pads. I think the pads need changing because it is screeching when I'm braking and stuff. So I'll get that MOT'd. Check when the last service was done and get it serviced if it needs a service. Then we'll see what we do. I might, if it's easier for me to just sell it as it is without getting the bodywork done, I might just do that and flip it on rather than getting all the bodywork done. Or it depends on what he wants to pay, because I did ask him what's your budget and he didn't really give me an answer. But if he's looking for a really low offer on a car like this, I might as well just get the bodywork done and retail it at the recommended retail price, which I checked this afternoon, and it was like, I think it was about 4,295 for this one. So if I retailed it, I'll probably put it up for like 3,995, 3,895, something like that. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with this one. So I've taken the door card apart and I found 5p in the door card. So yeah, getting rich. So here's the window switch, and it's really tricky. You've got clips on that side, clips on that side. You have to take that apart and then, well, prise them apart, and then you have to pull this section out, and inside there's got the contacts. I spent an hour trying to take this apart and I couldn't do it, so I gave it to my builder who's doing some work in my house and he did it like in 2 minutes. But anyway, so pulled that apart. Inside there was contacts. I cleaned them up, so I'm just gonna plug this back in and then see if you've got a working window switch. So I've plugged it back in, it's going down, but unfortunately it's not going back up, so it must be a faulty switch. So I'll have to order a new switch. So I'll have a look on eBay, and I'll have a look on, I'll give the main dealer a call and see how much I have. If it's not much difference, I'll just get it from the main dealer and then we'll get that swapped out. So I had a call regarding the Santa Fe yesterday morning via AutoTrader. Someone coming down from Warwick seems really interested in the car. Warwick's about an hour away, so they come decent distance, so they must be genuinely interested in the car. So I've just given it a quick wipe over, put some tyre shine on, and we'll see how we get on with this one. This is the first physical viewing of the car by customer. I had a couple of messages about this one over the course of how long I've had it advertised, but this is the first viewing, so yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. So that's the viewing done on Santa Fe. Really nice couple. The story behind why they're looking to buy a car or buy the Santa Fe is that they had an Alfa Romeo Giulietta and then someone went into the back of them, so they've got a courtesy car at the moment, and yeah, they're just looking to get something a bit bigger now. We've got kids and with the dogs and stuff, so they really like the car, but there was 2 points that they weren't too keen or had questions about was, and then one of the things was the driver's electric seat. It does work, but it's a bit stiff. But I showed it to him. It does work. You just have to give it a bit of a yank, front and back. You can see it's going front. It's moving front there. I think the back is going a bit. Takes a bit of while, and then moving the seat back, the seat position back and front. You can see it's moving. It does work. It's a bit stiff. But I just said, look, all we probably need to do is just take these casings off and just give it a bit of WD-4 to grease it up, and that should be that. And the other thing was the cam belt. We don't have any paperwork for the cam belt being changed. So I said, look, we haven't got any paperwork for the cam belt being changed. We have to take out that it hasn't been done. And it's hard to see, but hopefully you can see the belt there. It does look quite old. It's hard to get your hand in there, but with 89,000 miles on the clock, I'll have to check the change intervals, but a 2010 car, you probably think it's definitely worth doing. I should have said it to him. So the way we left it was they've got another car to look at, and they'll let me. But they're really interested in this one, and let me know by end of tomorrow. But I might drop them a text and just say, look, if you are really interested in the car for viewing the other one, if you want the cam belt done, I can get it done potentially at like trade price, and then split the cost on the cam belt. I usually do cam belts up front and stuff like that, but then I don't know, I've dropped like £700 off the car already. I can't do the cam belt on top of at that price as well. It's just like I'll be left with nothing, no margin in the car. So I feel like if we did a cam belt done, I'll get it done at trade price. I'm saving the money straight off anyway, and then if you like split the cost of the cam belt and the labour, I think that's a fair compromise. So I might drop them a text and say that, and I think with the seat, we just get my mechanic to say, oh, I can just pop those covers off. Hopefully it's straightforward enough to do. Put some WD-40 in there, and that'll free up the mechanism. But we'll have a look at that. Yeah. But yeah, so they're really happy with the car. Both of them drove it, and they really liked it. So yeah, I might drop them a text now about the cam belt, and then we will see what they come back with. So it's Sunday afternoon, and the work doesn't stop. So the heated seating module for the Astra has arrived. So I'm gonna get that fitted in and make sure it's working, and then if it is working, fingers crossed it is, Astra is ready to go. It just needs one hell of a valet. See all that gunk along here and on the top. So I might tackle this myself. I'll take it to the validators, get it a full valet. We get this one up for sale. I'm getting messages all the time about small, I guess this is not a small one, but I'm getting messages all the time about have I got any automatics for sale. Had a previous customer interested in this one. I might, if that heat seat is working, heat seat module's working, I might just message her and say, look, this is ready to go, and then give her first dibs on it. If not, then I'll just get it up on Facebook and AutoTrader and on my website, get all the pictures uploaded, and then we'll see how we get on. So we had another inquiry through AutoTrader for the S-Max a couple of days ago. So there's a mother calling on behalf of her daughter, who is looking to move into something a bit bigger. They're coming from Ely, which is about an hour away from where I am. They should be here in any minute now. So what I've done, with all the rain that we've had, it's been hard to keep the car clean. So I've just given it a quick wipe over, checked the tyre pressures, put some tyre shine on it, and it's looking really nice. It's a really nice example, this one. So I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, that they like it. She did mention over the phone that the MOT was due in February, and then I was like, oh, that's oversight on my behalf. I've literally been using it for the last few months, so I'm happy if they're willing to buy at full price, put a new MOT on there. I'm pretty confident that it will pass with no issues. So yeah, they should be here in a minute, so we'll see what they think of it. Fingers crossed we get another sale in and get that one moved in. I'm not going to make much. I'll probably break even on this one, if not make a little bit of a loss, because I've done quite a lot of work on this one. What we did on this one, we've done the passenger side door lock mechanism that wasn't working with the central locking, so we've done that. The rear parking sensor wasn't working, we've serviced it, we've done a timing belt, so we've done quite a bit of work on there, plus the failures from and advisories from the last MOT. So I'm literally breaking even or making a bit of a loss, so it'd be good just to get this one moved on. 6,995. AutoTrader recommended retail on this one was like 7.2 something, so a couple of hundred underneath AutoTrader recommended, and it'd be good just to get this gone, get 7 grand back into the bank, and then reinvest that in other cars that will actually make me some money. So we had the viewing done on the S-Max, and it's provisionally sold, which is great news. So sold for the full asking price, as long as I get the MOT done. I'm going to drop off to my MOT station now. Hopefully they can get it in. It's Friday morning. Hopefully they can get it done at some point this afternoon, if not tomorrow. And then the customer, yeah, she's come down. So the mother come down with the daughter and her 2 grandchildren, and she was saying she's happy to pick it up on Monday. So she's really keen to get the car. Didn't haggle on the price, mention the price, anything like that. I potentially should have taken a deposit to get the MOT done, but the MOT on this car is due in February, so I'll have to get it done anyway. For any other customer probably asked the same question, so it's worth just getting it done anyway. So normally I would have taken like a £300 deposit, but hey ho, they're so keen on the car. I think regardless, I don't think they're going to mess me about. They also had a car, her daughter's car, which is a bit mileagey for me, 116,000 miles on the clock at 1.4, I think it was, 2010 Fiesta. They've been offered a price from the local garage, and then she was like, look, Nora, if you want it, you can take it off our hands for the same price of what they've offered. It had a few issues, got a dent in the door, and then one of the back lights is broken, but 59 plate 2016 Ford Fiesta, I think even at 116,000 miles, that's going to make a nice little first time car for someone who just passed the test. So there's probably some margin in there. I need to go back and look at the numbers, so I might give them an offer on that one, a match offer potentially, or what the local garage has offered her on that one. So we see what we do with that one. But yeah, I'm going to take this down to the MOT station. Hopefully it passes with no advisories, no issues, and then that saved me a bacon. On this one, again, I'm not making any money on this one. It's breaking even or make slight loss, but it will money back into their bank, which I can then invest in other cars. Toyota Alris. So I had an inquiry on this the other day through AutoTrader. So I rang the customer. He messaged me or emailed through AutoTrader in the evening, and I'm trying not to respond to inquiries in the evenings now. I'm trying to get a bit stricter with my working hours and all that kind of stuff. So I rang the customer back the next day, And he thought it was an automatic. He was, oh, if it was an automatic, I would have taken it. But I said, sorry, no, it's a manual. So yeah, we've left that one there. And the customers who come and viewed the Santa Fe. So the couple who come and viewed the Santa Fe, I heard back from them the other day. The day after they viewed this one, they viewed a Honda CR-V, a petrol one, and they've gone for the Honda CR-V because it's petrol, and I think they prefer the petrol over the diesel. So fair enough, I guess. Petrol engines, there's less to go wrong with the petrols rather than the diesels. So unfortunately, that's still up for sale. But I think this will go sooner or later. It's a lot of money, $3,995 for that. It's a lot of money, a lot of car for the money. Sorry. So we'll see how we get on. Right. So it's time to take the S-Max down for its MOT. Let's see if it passes. So just back in the S-Max, and we've just got the results of the MOT. Let's have a look. And we've got a pass with no advice fees. So that is good news. So I can relay that news back to the customer and arrange collection of the S-Max. So that's some S-Max all tied off and ready for the customer to collect in a couple of days' time. Can't remember if I'm mentioning earlier in this video, but I've agreed a deal with my mechanics partner and wife-to-be. Congratulations, you guys. I know sometimes you guys watch a video. So one of my mechanics, his wife, as soon as I put this, I had uploaded a video on this car, she fell in love with it. We've done a deal on that one. So once they've sold their car, she's going to take that off my hands. I've had a few bits arrive in the post. So a Nissan Note power folding window, wing mirror, is like, what do they say? Hen's teeth? How does it? Is it hen's teeth? I think the saying is. So hard to find. All of the ones I come across were just normal manual wing mirrors, but I managed to find one on eBay through Trent. So they've sent that down now, so that's good. So I can get that changed, swap that over and get that MOT, because I've got someone who's very interested in this car and he's happy to take it with the bumps at the front and the bruises at the back. So it's for his wife. She's a first time driver and stuff, so he's happy to take it like that, just as long as I get that wing mirror changed. The colour of the cover from the one I got on eBay is a different colour, so I'll either try and rattle can it myself, or just go take the cover off and take it down to my body shop guy and get him to do it for like 5 or 10 or whatever it may be. So yeah, that's that one done. And then what else? The RX-35. So the passenger side, front passenger side window switch, that's come, so I can fit that in, swap that over, fit that in, and then get that one detailed and valeted and ready up for sale. So I think I'll end this video here now, guys. So I do apologise, I haven't been that consistent with my uploads and stuff. There's quite a lot of interesting stuff going on behind the scenes in terms of the business. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of stuff, interesting content coming out on the channel and interesting stuff going on behind the scenes, which should, fingers crossed, push the channel on and push the business on, if I can make a decision. But we'll get into that in the future videos. I'm on 981, I think, subscribers, so I'm nearly on that magic 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed and you like the content, you got to the end of the video, make sure you subscribe, hit a like, as always, drop a comment down below what you liked in this video. Don't forget, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do some kind of giveaway. So all the more for subscribing, and it doesn't cost you a penny. If you're looking to buy a second-hand car and to protect your money and your investment, make sure you use vehicle score and use the code BEDA20 to get 20% off your vehicle score checks. So fingers crossed, I will get some more cars ready, get them up and advertised, and hopefully we make some more sales. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care as always, and I'll see you in the next one.